Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Tesla. I've talked about them numerous times here on the channel. And I just got done doing a video on Ford. I've talked about GM as well and saw some information on Tesla, so thought I'd do an update. This is Tesla, ticker TSLA. Like I said, I've talked about them numerous times here. Here's a look at what they've done over the last year, up over 6% in the last 3 months, down over 19% in the last month, down over 7% in the last week, down a little bit over 1%, and here's what it's doing today. So this one's been kind of volatile here lately. There was a dip here I was going to try to get in on and missed it. I was trying to buy a partial share on a Schwab account, and you have to place it 15 minutes before the after hours, before 3 o'clock, otherwise it's not going to fill, but would have been a nice run-up from there. But I have 2 and a partial shares here you can see on Robinhood. So if you don't have $922, you can throw $10, $20 at it, 50, whatever you want. Here's a look at what Tesla does. They're in cars, batteries, solar. Some people think of them just as a car company, but they're a lot more than that. Founded in 2003. Volume of 8.88 million, average of 34.12. $927 billion market cap, and that has been above $1 trillion a couple times. 52-week low of 539.49 and a high of 1,243.49. So here's a look at their ratings of 49% buy. So, and here's a look at their last earnings. So great on earnings, $2.26, and they actually did $2.54. So here's a look at a couple of my last buys, and like I said, a partial, so that's what it was when I bought it on December 9th of 2020. December, so it looks like it was dancing around a $40, $50 swing there for a while, so caught that dip, and here in February, so you can see, went up about $124 from December to February of this year, so, or last year, February of 2021. So, like I said, you can buy partials on there. M1 Finance, I have a link in the description. You can buy them on there. Robinhood, Schwab. Over here on Microsoft Bing, currently showing it as a hold with a upside to $967.07. Tesla call for tax breaks are rejected by government in fresh blow. The administration has encouraged Tesla to produce locally, while Musk wants India to lower taxes as high as 100% on imported EVs to enable the company to first sell vehicles built elsewhere at competitive prices. However, it levies import duties between 15 to 30% on parts shipped for assembly in the nation. So we'll have to see how, if Elon can win that arm wrestling match or not. We'll wait and see. India turned down a demand of Elon Musk Tesla Incorporated for tax breaks to import electric cars, and saying rules already allow bringing in partially built vehicles and assembling them locally at a lower level. We looked at whether the duties need to be rejigged, but some domestic production is happening, and some investments have come in with the current tariff structure. The Prime Minister had encouraged Tesla to produce locally, while Musk wants India to lower taxes as high as 100% on imported EVs to enable the company to first sell vehicles. So we'll see if that happens, and that would be a good thing for Tesla. So it looks like there's a lot of politics. 5 Indian states have invited Tesla to set up their shop in their provinces after Musk said last month the United States electric vehicle pioneer was still facing a lot of challenges with the federal government. So that's going to cause some volatility in the price. So if you're looking to catch a dip, I guess I would just follow some of this information. I'll try to keep up on it as much as I can. Tesla is also against the likes of Mercedes-Benz, which will roll out a locally assembled electric version of flagship S sedan. And Lucid, I've talked about them a couple times here on the channel, also competing with Tesla. So competition is good. So India says that rules already allow bringing in partially built vehicles and assembling them locally at a lower key. So again, kind of some of the same information. We looked at whether the duties need to be rejigged, but some domestic production happening, and some investments have come in with current tariff structure. So again, kind of some of the same information just went over. Like I said, I just did a video on Ford and GM, I think, within the last 2 weeks. And when you do those, you got to check some other EVs, and why not check Tesla? So it's always in the front running. So Tesla deployed almost 4 GWH, I think that's a gigawatt hour of energy storage last year. This is dated on the 4th. So they reported more than a 30% year-on increase in battery storage deployments, with executives noting that the company planned to continue to grow its energy storage business this year. The company's quarterly financial results were released last week, showing its annual performance across its energy and automotive sector businesses. 2021, the company produced and delivered almost 1 million cars, with PV Tech, the company's sister site, reporting that 2021. So here it kind of goes over some mining news wires. And moving on, Tesla subpoenaed by SEC about compiling with Musk settlement, and this is dated on the 7th. So here today, they received another subpoena from U.S. Securities and Exchange, or SEC, about the subject that keeps coming up, Elon Musk tweeting in 2018, so they're still talking about that he was considering taking the car maker private. So, wow, 4 years later and still battling that. So, that all goes to show confidence, ego, whatever you maybe want to call it, but maybe he was trying to promote the stock, so hard to say. November 16, seeking information about Tesla's governance process and compliance with a settlement reached the agency in September 2018, the company said in a regulatory filing. Tesla had agreed to put place controls to oversee Musk's communications, including his tweets. I think when he said he was going to take it private, I can't remember what the price was at the time, but it might have been in the 200s. I think he was saying it should have been worth 400 at the time, but it's since then exploded. So interesting that they're still fighting all the drama from about 4 years ago. Tesla received subpoena from SEC over 2018 settlement. So again, kind of some of the same information. So just going to scroll through this here. And so then this was also created a dip, but again, I didn't buy Twitter followers in November if he should sell 10% of his stake in the company, and I believe he did sell 10%, and so that created a dip, would have been a good buying opportunity, but I didn't partake and was putting money elsewhere, and now I wish I would have, especially where it ran up to $12, would have been a good time to have cashed out, but did not. Life goes on, so I'll just keep holding it. I shouldn't say never, but I never really plan to part with Tesla, but unless it's an emergency. So as you can see, it kind of ran up here, ran back down, kind of dancing around the line here. So around the 925-ish, 26-ish. So 52-week low of 539.49 and high of 1240. And People still bullish on Tesla, AMC, just kind of blows my mind. They're still trading that. IBM. Over here on MSN Money, currently showing it as a hold, and here on Tip Ranks, currently with an 18% upside to 1,086.61. And so, if you have a Tesla, go ahead and list that in the comments along with your cost basis, any other information you'd like to share. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.